Hello, welcome to this broadcast. Today, I want to comment on the unjust persecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by Nigerian government. And I want to state some of the key things I have discovered since this judgment has taken place. There is one thing I have discovered, and it is a total silence across the southeast and some part of the south. And I want to speak particularly to an inspiration, Second Samuel chapter 1, verse 20. I read from King James Version. Second Samuel chapter 1, verse 20. I read, "Tell it not in Gad, proclaim it not in the streets of Ashkelon, lest the daughter of the Philistine rejoice, lest the daughter of the uncircumcised triumph." If you look, since the judgment has taken place in the streets across Nigeria, you will discover that there are silent across different group. And that silent does not reflect defeat. It reflects strength. From this Bible version, this phrase, "Let the daughter of the Philistine rejoice," was said by David to the people of Israel when he learned of the death of King Saul and his son Jonathan. It was a word of encouragement to the people of Israel, not to proclaim the death of King Saul and his son to the Philistine. It was an admonition of silence, to be silent. It was not a form of defeat. It was not a form of weakness. You see, at times, it is better to take the path of justice than injustice. It is better at times to manage situation than suppressing voice. As of today, I can boldly tell you that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was having 80% of the people from the southeast as his followers, today his followers has increased from 80% to 99.5%. Likewise, in south, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was having 50% of followers, I am speaking as somebody who is from south, today his followers has rise from 50% to 80% of the entire population of the south. It doesn't increase as a result of justice. It increases as a result of the injustice that the man was speaking about is real. It has validated most of the opinion that people from the region held for a very long time now. The unity in silence is speaking volume. Nigeria should be very, very mindful the way they handle situation of national unity. I am saying this because I understand the value of silence. When you push people to the wall and they are left with no option, the only thing they have is to defend themselves. And what Nigerian government did concerning the ruling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to prove to the people of the South and the Southeast that the injustice that he was preaching is real. It has validated his point. It has vindicated so many things that his prophecy was all about. Today, we have been witnessing the most difficult time in the history of Nigeria. Today, there are criminals who are moving around across the breadth of Nigerians country, and they have never been held accountable for their action. We have some Boko Harams who have killed thousands of people and are being rehabilitated and given position in the country without persecution. There is no offense for seeking for justice. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was crying for is inclusiveness, but it has proof to the people of the East that what he was saying, the Nigerian state, is against that preaching. We should build a society of peace and unity, fairness and equity, rather than a society of manipulation and divide and rule. This ruling has exposed Nigerians' injustice system to the world and showed them how Nigerians treat issues of national unity. According to an Islamic scholar, Osman Darfodio said, a kingdom can survive unbelief, but a kingdom cannot survive injustice. I advise everybody who are celebrating the persecution, unjust persecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to reflect in their minds the value of unity and fairness. If we must build a country that involves everybody, we must not forget the pains of the minority. We must not undermine the voice of the minority. We cannot live in a country where some people are feeling more important than others. This is our country, and we must rise beyond sentiment to defend this institution, defend this country through peace, unity, and strength, rather than manipulation, divide, and oppressed. Thank you. Please drop your comment below, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.